What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video, feeling absolutely amazing today. I'm not sure what it is, but like right before I get to turn the camera on, I'm just like, I feel amped up. I feel excited. I feel all this like big old smile on my face, ready to go. Feel like what popped into my head a moment ago was that scene. Remember the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? They're at the ball game. He's like, "I'm very happy to be here." That's how I feel right now, and I'm talking into my camera. Don't know why, but hey, we're going to go with it. So I hope you are growing your money today and every day. And today I want to talk about some things with Navy Federal Credit Union that I'm going to call a trap. That is the word I'm going to use. I'm going to call some of these things a trap with Navy Federal because there's lots of information. I mean, all videos and stuff all over the internet about Navy Federal and certain things that, you're going to research as much as you can. You're going to find out as much as you can. And some things, though, you're just going to have to find out through experience. You know, sometimes you screw things up, right? That's me, that's you, that's everybody, right? Everybody in the world of finance and credit has made mistakes, has screwed things up, or they could have done something a little bit better, or something like that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Hit the like button on this video because this channel is growing. I am clearly enjoying doing this kind of stuff and sharing these videos with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. Talk about the first point here, the first trap I'm going to call it. And that is when you apply for the Platinum Card as your first credit card with Navy Federal. Now, why do I say this is a trap? I've actually talked about this in other videos before. Because you run a pretty big risk if you apply for the Platinum Card first. And I actually know of... It's the Radical Marketer, who actually also lives here in Las Vegas, like I do. He said it was his first credit card he applied for with Navy Federal was the Platinum, and he got approved for $3,500, and that was it. So the Platinum Card, the reason I say it's a risk is because, one, that card earns 0 points. You get no rewards points, there's no cash back, there's no nothing with that card. It is great for balance transfer, but if you have a situation like the Radical Marketer had, where you only get approved for $3,500, how much of a balance transfer can you really do with just $3,500? So I mean, you balance transfer $1,000, you'll be under 30%. I mean, you could do that, but basically, kind of like winds up being a waste of a hard inquiry and almost, I don't want to say necessarily a waste of an account. I mean, you do get the account, you get the age, and that kind of thing, but you wind up, that's a big risk to run. Where if you apply for another card, say a Go Rewards or a Cash Rewards, those are a little easier to qualify for. You might be able to get, if you get a $3,500 limit on that, it's not as big a deal because you get your cash back on the Cash Rewards, or on the Go Rewards, you get points back with that. And if you can get more rewards, hey, even better. If you get a flagship, hey, even better. But with those cards, at least you're getting rewards or cash back just for having them. Oftentimes, they also come with a sign-up bonus. So, you might get $200 back for spending $2,000 in 90 days, right? You get more benefit than you're going to oftentimes get with the Platinum. The Platinum is good for the balance transfer, and that's really about it. Now, the thing I've said about this before in other videos is if you get a Cash Rewards card, or any other unsecured card with Navy Federal, Cash Rewards, Go Rewards, more rewards with the flagship, you can build up your credit limit over time. So if you get $3,500 limit, okay, you wait that 91 days or 3 billing cycles, which you don't have to wait those number of days. People say, hey, how long do I have to wait? You don't have to wait that long. You can do it before, request an increase before that, and some people do get approved for it. It's just generally recommended 3 billing cycles. So if you wait the 3 billing cycles, maybe you get approved to a $10,000 limit, right? Or maybe even more. Maybe you wait 6 months after that, now you're up to 15, 20,000. And from there, you can build that credit limit on that card. And then if you do want to do a balance transfer in the future, you can transfer, you can do credit limit migration and transfer part of that limit from, that Cash Rewards card, let's say it's now at a $15,000 limit. You can transfer some of that limit over to a Platinum Card because you want to do a balance transfer. So then it would make more sense to apply for the Platinum Card. And if you do get a low limit, at least you already have a limit built up somewhere else with maybe Federal on another card, and you can transfer that over. So that can be a trap, is to apply for the Platinum Card first because you run that risk of not getting a good limit, and then your only option really after that is just to product switch out of it to another card and build up the limit from there. Then later you can do the Platinum Card for the balance transfer. The second one I'm going to talk about, the late night hack. I'm just going to say it. It's after, it's been a couple years now, people have been putting late night hack content out all over the internet for Navy Federal. I'm pretty sure at this point Navy Federal has caught on to that, okay? So, like lots of things you guys watching these videos, whether it's mine or whether it's other people's, you see like, it's almost like it rotates. It's like, whose turn is it now? Which credit union, which bank, which, institution, whose turn is it to be like, oh, this one is doing this deal, or this one is doing, you can apply for this many cards with just one hard inquiry, or whatever it is. It's like, who's giving out the high limits now? It's almost like just this cat and mouse game of like, whose turn is it now? Which credit union is it now? Who is it? So Navy Federal, that's one thing they've been known for. Even today, but in the past definitely was giving out high limits to people who oftentimes had like mediocre credit. People getting $15, $20, $25, $30,000 credit limits with Navy Federal. So there's all these videos and content being made about the late night hack, and you can get this great limit on these credit cards. But I know several of you said this in the comments section that it didn't work for you. A lot of you think it's a complete myth, it's fake, it's a hoax. It did not work for me. It did not work for me. So it's maybe it'll work for some, I don't know, but I think it's a mixed bag at best at this point, because the fact has been going on for a couple years. Navy Federal, I'm sure, is aware of the content being made. You guys have seen on my channel here, CQ of Maryland has commented on my channel before. FNBO has commented on my channel before. So like banks and credit unions, they are watching these videos, so they're aware of like when these kinds of things are going on. Also, when their systems get flooded, they are like, okay, something must have happened, right? The word must have got out, and word must have been spread a whole lot. So they are aware of those kinds of things. So that's something that maybe I would say a couple years ago was pretty. I would have believed it more a couple years ago than I do today. I'll just leave it at that. Now, the third thing we'll talk about that's a trap with Navy Federal is the lock that they put on your card when you're supposed to get your automatic review for a credit limit increase. This is one that, hey, one of my subscribers put this in the comments section, so hey, thank you. Like I said in these videos, I learned a lot from you guys down there in the comments, and I appreciate it, because I wasn't even aware of this, and I had a lock on my card. So some will say your card is locked, others they say they just block you from getting your review. Answers were all over the map and all over the board for why Navy Federal does this. I spoke to a phone rep. Mine had a lock on it. My phone rep was able to remove it. They said it might have been because of the fraud alert that was on my account through Experian, I think it was. So okay, that kind of made sense to me. But some of you I know were like, okay, I never asked for this. I didn't put a fraud alert. My payments have been on time. There's no reason they should have a lock on your card. And some of you actually had one. And I know a lot of you were getting told completely different things from reps over the phone about why it would be locked, and that there is no lock and that sort of stuff. It's all over the place with that. So that's just a trap that you want to look out for. You do need to call them. I would call them after this video, call them and say, is there a lock on my card? Am I able to get my automatic review for a credit limit increase? If you had that card for more than a few months. Some people in the videos have said they've had their card for a year, 2 years, or longer. They've never got an increase, and they found out like that's why. But Navy Federal unfortunately does not tell you there's a lock. You have to call and ask. So we're going to talk about the fourth thing that can be a trap with Navy Federal, and that is the prepaid card. So the prepaid card, actually the whole video on this, people love the prepaid card because you can load it with a credit card. Now the thing is, when you load it with a credit card, it has to be a Visa or a MasterCard. You cannot do it with the More Rewards because that's the Amex. So just understand that if you have that More Rewards card, which a lot of people love it because some people think it's the best credit card Navy Federal has because of the amount of rewards points you get with it, you cannot load a prepaid card with that because it's Amex. So just be aware of that. That you're gonna have a different card to load. If you want to do the prepaid card and load it, you're not gonna be able to do it with the More Rewards. And the fifth and final one, I kind of touched on this earlier, and I've talked about this, but I do like to remind people of this because so many people simply just take no for an answer the first time they're told no over the phone. The first time they're told information, they might take it as just for, they might take that and just run with it. I think that's the only answer. But you will see over time, as you talk to more and more reps over the phone with Navy Federal, you will get told very, very different things oftentimes. So it can pay, and I've talked about this with my experience getting my credit limit increase, it can pay big time to ask the same question to more than one person on the phone, because some reps, everyone I've talked to has been nice, they've been courteous, their customer service has been great, but some of them absolutely have more information, have better knowledge, and a better understanding than others do. So they're going to be courteous, which is great, but don't mistake them being courteous for them being knowledgeable. Those are two very different things. As if you're new to Navy Federal, you will find out. So they're oftentimes all courteous, but I've been told some very different things on asking the same question to different phone reps. So if you do get told something different, you get told no on something, you say, no, this doesn't work that way, I've never seen that, try calling back. Try calling back right after you hang up. Try calling back another day, asking those questions. You might get some information from a rep who's been doing it for years and is just really solid. You get a rep like that, that's one that's great to to be able to listen to, who has experienced a lot of things. They've been working there for years. Sometimes they'll even pull out the handbook and they'll read right from the handbook over the phone to you what it says, like in the policy manual. So you get stuff like that. That's good to have because they can be very helpful, but it's very hit or miss. It's very luck of the draw when you call in to get help with Navy Federal. So just understand, if something doesn't go the way you want, or you get a certain answer that was not what you're looking for, don't be afraid to pick up the phone again, call back, ask someone else. You might get a different answer, and it might be the answer you are looking for. So with all that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for checking it out. If there's anything I missed, always put it down in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys teaching me a whole lot down there as well. That's it for this one. And until next time, keep growing your money.